What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Madden Academy. My name is Civics, and today I'm going to be going through a couple tips, just small tips to help you either win games, help your team pertain to your scheme, and just certain things like that. Help your team play better, and things like that. So, first of all, the first thing I want to show you is the best ability stack on the defensive line. Now, the reason why I'm showing you this is because if you played the game after this most recent patch, D line sheds are a lot less they happen a lot less than they do at least before the patch, and just in general they're not really that good. It's a lot harder to pressure the QB. So what you want basically on your D lineman is a high power move, which you see this guy has, even though he is really slow. Which I mean, in previous years or even before this update, I wouldn't have used him because of that. But Double or Nothing and El Toro together as a stack, and along you can add like a instant rebate or what's the other one? You could use instant rebate or buy one get one to help even help improve that stack even more. But either way, just these abilities on your D tackles are gonna help you get sheds, and I'm gonna show you how to use that. All right, so you'll see in this clip the guy I'm playing. So he's using a outside linebacker at DN to zone him out. Then he's using this guy Bosa. The other D tackle was supposed to be a QB spy, but because I was able to quick snap him and catch him off guard, so he got stuck on this guy right here. But either way, it's a three-man rush. So he'll see he comes off the line. Basically, it's supposed to be a two-man rush, and you see this guy on the right side is able to get the one-on-one. And so with this ability stack, you see he lights up and he's able to just immediately get the insta shed. And you see Bosa ended up leaving, but yeah, he's still able to get the instant pressure even though it's only a three-man rush. Now this is the best way to send the minimum amount of people you want while also getting pressure. So I'm going to show you here. Um, I showed you the ability stack earlier. Now like I said, you would want two people with it on the same side. So these are two people I have, Jonathan Allen and Matt Milano, and they're both going to be on this right side. And I only need to send, I'm only going to want to send these two people. This guy's going to be in either hard flat, crow flat, man hook, whatever it is, and this guy's usually going to be my QB spot. So you want to take this with a grain of salt, obviously, because it is a two-man rush at the end of the day. This is just the best way to still get pressure, but obviously it's not a guarantee you're going to be getting pressure, with the two-man rush. So this is basically what your play art on your D line would usually look like. Probably not contained, more like this. And then now the reason why you do this is because out of this defense on the left side, I mean, out of this defense, that is a weak spot is the flat. So putting that D lineman there takes away that weakness. But then that leaves a QB just able to roll out. So then that's where you put the Q. That's what you put the QB spot for. And then you have your two Double or Nothing and El Toro on the other side. And you can contain if they're rolling out to this right side, but usually if you're just like slaying outside, you should be fine. Now, I mean, in practice, the sheds are completely different than actual game, so it wouldn't really matter. But I'm basically just trying to show you the play yard and what it would look like if you were to do this. So now the next step I'm gonna give you is to not overthink your play and to not base your offensive play off of what you're seeing pre-snap. Now, what I mean by that is, say you come out in a certain play and you see the way the DB is lined up and you say, oh, okay, this is a cover two, and you try to call a cover two beater. No. The reason why I say you shouldn't do that is because, so you see when I flick my right stick, that changes the shell that I'm in. So whether I'm in whether I'm in cover three, cover four, cover 9, I'm always gonna have the same look. The only one that might look slightly different is man. If like you audible around motion or whatever, you can tell. But yeah, so even then, man kind of is still a lot. It is still kind of hard to tell from Tampa 2 and man if I'm in a cover 2 shell. But I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you why here. So I'm in a cover 2 shell. We're gonna call cover 4 quarters. And if you don't use these shells, then this is also useful for you too to that you should start using it because you'll see right here cover 9. You see what this looks like. You see my safeties. You see where my safeties are. You see where my DBs are. Now I'm just gonna reset it, and we're just gonna call cover, not cover 6. We'll call a cover 3, cover 3 buzz match right here, and you'll see the same exact thing. Completely different play art, but you see my DBs and my linebackers are all aligned the exact same. So if you're trying to read a defense and maybe you're confused um, as to why it looks one way and that's not the actual play art on the field, this is why. You'll see again, I'll come out in the cover 4. And once again, same exact look. DBs all in the same spots. My safeties, my linebackers, everyone is aligned the same. So that is why I say you shouldn't do that. What you should do instead is when you pick your play, um you kind of just want to read the defense mid play. You want to read where the DBs are going and things like that, and then you pick up on that and you adjust to the defense. Now, obviously, there is certain defenses where you can't do that, and it's kind of it's just a blatant like maybe like a cover 2 man. It's usually pretty obvious either way, but yeah, most defenses, most of the meta defenses, people are going to be in a cover 2 shell, cover 3 shell, whatever the case is, and their defense is always going to look the same. All right, so the next clip I'm going to show you is basically going to be to to start touch passing. So I'm going to show you how to and when you should in a second. And this is another scenario. What I'm about to show you is another scenario where you should be touch passing. So I'm just gonna unpause, and you'll see when I snap, automatically this guy's gonna come in free. So I did block my running back, so I'm able to move over to the right. I'm able to stop the pressure, and right here I throw a touch pass. So you'll see this isn't a lob. You just tap the button of the player you're throwing to, bullet you hold, and then touch pass is kind of just in between. You want to hold it for like a half second longer than you would a lob. So I would recommend obviously just going to practice and getting the timing down. But yeah, so the reason why I touch pass it here is because so circle is also open, but most of these routes are open on this play. But the reason why I touch pass this is because I see he's beat off the press, but if I do bullet this, it's either gonna get overthrown into kind of like this area because he's cutting still, or it's gonna get thrown straight up where he's like the direction he's currently running in, and this DB is gonna jump it. So what I do instead is you see I hold it right in between, kind of like a lob and a bullet, and I touch pass it instead. I freeform it, and you see I'm able to get it past the DB. Now that I was able to make an extra play after and go get the touchdown because I mean it was main coverage, but yeah, that's just one time where you should be using a touch pass. So yeah, now I'm in practice. I'm going to get some coverage 0 here, and so yeah, this really just how you touch pass. You see right there, it's in kind of in between a bullet, in between a lob. Now obviously that's not open pass, but I'm just demonstrating how you throw a touch pass. Now it is pretty tricky. It is very easy to throw either a bullet or a lob instead of a touch pass. But you see right there, like that guy, like Devontae, he really was not open right there. But or at least at first when I did throw the ball, but the touch pass was able to kind of help it get more open. But like, see right there on tighter coverage, unless I'm throwing like some kind of streak over top or something, then I'm not really gonna ever want to like something like that. Then you'll touch pass, obviously, instead of some people just bullet or lob and just forget you can touch pass. So right there, that is overthrown. But like any of these kind of passes where you want to get over top, you like a streak, that's when you touch pass. That's when you touch pass, and if you just can't get the ball off right away and you know your play is going to be open, then that's another time you would like it would make sense to touch pass. So I'd recommend just yeah, just go to practice, just throw some passes, open or not, and kind of just get used to the timing. Like it's very similar to blue passing. Um, yeah, you just want to anything, any of these passing mechanics, you just want to go to practice and just try out. Yeah, just try them out and just get used to it because it is very easy. You see that was a bullet right there. It is very easy to throw a bullet or a lob instead of a touch. All right, so the last thing I'm going to show you here is not really going to be a tip. I'm just going to show you this defense. So yeah, it's going to be Seahawks. It's going to be the Seahawks defensive playbook, nickel 30 odd formation. And if you would like a full guide for this formation or this defensive playbook, then you can let me know in the comments and I can do that. But I'm just going to show you this for now. So this is going to be the play cover through sky. First, obviously, you want to do your coaching adjustments. So your auto this for this formation, you do want to have your auto flip off. You always want to have defensive motion response disabled, and then safety depth closer tight, safety with pinch was the most important coach adjustments. So you just want to call cover through sky, and you want to press R1 twice and show blitz. Then you want to press right D pad blitz your linebackers, but obviously you want to zone yourself out so you can switch stick, and then you just want to press R1 and L1 one more time so you can QB contain, and then you'll see when they snap, yeah, we're able to get our DN to walk in free, every time. I'm just gonna show you just so you this. This defense has to be on the short side of the field to come in. So if you don't know what I mean by that, um, just gonna respot ball. So you can see I can only bring it to a certain part to this hash mark over here, left or right. So say you complete a pass to the left side of the field, then you would be um, on the left hash mark. The right, you would be on the right hash mark. Now the short or wide side. So I'm gonna explain that now in a second. So you'll see and this and bunch in this specific situation, this is going to be the short side of the field because the bunch, yeah, if you're on the right hash mark and your bunch is to the right side, that would mean your bunch is to the short side. If you have now you see we move it to the left, now the bunch is to the wide side because now we're on the left hash mark. Now the right side is the wide side of the field. So yeah, so you mainly want to do is blitz when they're on the short side. Right, yeah, so we're just gonna show blitz, contain, and then yeah, so once you do that, that's all you need to do for the blitz to come in, show blitz, contain, and blitz your linebacker. And then yeah, you see that DN is able to walk in free every time. And obviously since I'm containing for the blitz to even come in, it's gonna be a lot harder. It's gonna be pretty hard for the QB to get out of the pocket too. So so yeah, that the main con to his defense is that really they need to be on the short side. You'll see right there he's able to get out, get like 1 or 2 yards, but I mean you can't live off that in a game. Um, yeah, that's not really gonna work. You want to he's not even like you're not able to throw under the circumstances. You're gonna have to just get the ball off faster, or you can't run your defense or your offense to that side. All right, so that's gonna be it for this defense and for this video. If you want a full guide for this defense, make sure to let me know in the comments. And if you're looking to get better at Madden, make sure to go to the Madden Academy in the description for free ebooks and courses. Make sure to sign up so you came from this video. And if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and suggest what you would like to see next.